Hey, what's up, here? Jack79 here. We have some more action figure news today. The Marvel Legends Hasbro Pulse took place today, and we definitely have some figures here from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Marvel Movieverse, and some comic book stuff that we are definitely interested in. So let's hop right in, man. We have Norman Osborn, Green Goblin from, they're saying it's from No Way Home, but obviously this is the Green Goblin from the original Spider-Man. Cannot believe we are getting a new aged Marvel Legend of this one. You can even kind of look towards the packaging there and see that that is a younger Norman Osborn. At least it is in my opinion. Comes with the Green Goblin helmet, a Norman Osborn head, the glider, a couple of pumpkin bombs. This is obviously a must-have for me, man. You know, the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, that was kind of not my introduction to Spider-Man, but kind of one of those solidifying films that kind of, you know, cemented my Spider-Man fandom for life. So this is absolutely a must-buy for me for sure. If I had to take an educated guess, this is probably going to be $49.99. You know, the figure plus the glider. You know, usually the Marvel Legends tend to be about 25 to 30 bucks. An accessory to this magnitude is going to be about 25 to 30 bucks as well. So if I had to take an educated guess, I'm going to think that 50 bucks, $49.99 is going to be the garnered price range for this action figure. So, but that's okay for me since I'm such a huge fan of the movie in general. This is definitely a must-have for me for sure. Now, is that to say, is they going to replace the spot that I have for the No Way Home updated Green Goblin suit that we have on the shelf already? Probably not. You know, if I would have to take an educated guess, probably going to try to hang him on the cable here with his glider. So we'll see how that works out, man. And as you can see, while we're on the subject, we're also getting a brand new Tom Holland, a Spider-Man Brand New Day action figure. It's kind of a tough one for me. I mean, it's cool that, you know, he comes with like a kind of a half-masked Tom Holland head on top with the mask on. But, I mean, I got the SH Figure Arts No Way Home final swing suit here. So, you know, I'm kind of having a hard time, you know, grasping if I should get that Marvel Legend as well. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't think I need it, if I'm being completely honest. So, I mean, I would love to have a newer Marvel Legend with a younger Tobey Maguire head so that we can maybe pair it with the new Goblin that we're getting. But I don't know if they have the rights to that to use specifically the younger Tobey Maguire head. You know how that gets kind of convoluted. It gets weird a little bit where they could probably use the stuff from No Way Home, but they can't exactly use the stuff from the original Spider-Man. It's probably why we'll never see like a Mary Jane as Kristen Dunst from that wave, or like a Gwen from The Amazing Spider-Man either. So I don't know, there's something to think about, but cool that we're getting a new Tom Holland. I mean, obviously a new Spider-Man movie is coming out, so I mean, we're going to get new figures regardless, but you know, for now, I just don't see any reason to replace this one from the suit that I already have on the shelf. And then as we can see, we're also getting some new Thunderbolt figures as well. Getting Valentina, and we're getting the Void, the Sentry's alternate form when he slips into his deep-rooted depression, when he just starts, you know, taking out dudes with a shadow. You know, I thought the Thunderbolts bombed, you know, and I say that with grace because honestly, I love the movie. You know, the 2-packs that we've already gotten, super cool. I really enjoyed the figures. I mean, I kind of would have expected maybe a Ghost and Bucky 2-pack, you know, maybe I'm crazy. The Void looks good, he does. The mold that they've used from the Sentry to create this action figure, it looks decent, man, it really does. It's tempting. It's kind of one of those 2-packs where it's probably going to be 60 bucks, and I don't know how in the world Marvel Legends is expecting that. I'm going to wait for this one to go clearance like I did the last 2 Thunderbolt 2-packs. It's going to hit Walmart. It's going to go clearance. It's going to be like 25 bucks, and then we'll pick it up then. Yeah, there's no way I'm paying full price for that. It's just no way, man. Certainly cool that they're still making figures just in general from this movie because I absolutely love the experience, even though it bombed in the box office, but it's not my choices. I would have went with Bucky and Ghost, you know, but who am I? Okay, we're also getting the Henry Cavill Wolverine from Wolverine and Deadpool. Cool for absolute nostalgic, non-stop fans of that movie. I think I've kind of gotten a core, base of who I wanted from the film. I mean, I would still like an Elektra, a Johnny Storm. Just kind of blows my mind a little bit. I think it's got to be something to do with legal, something to do with the rights. Maybe they can't use those characters specifically. I'm sure there's some people that wanted the Henry Cavill Wolverine. Technically, I'm not one of them. But, for whoever wants it, cool, I guess. It's just not for me, man. That's all it is to it. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, we're also missing Gambit as well. Maybe we've only gotten a couple of Logans, Deadpool, and Blade, and Casanova, and that's really it, man. So, and then X-23 too. So, I don't know, kind of a no-brainer. I mean, I feel like those three would have garnered a heck of a lot more sales than this Henry Cavill Wolverine, but that's just me personally, especially after getting yet again another Deadpool. This is what kind of tells me that it's got to be something to do with the legal department where maybe they're just not allowed to use Jennifer Garner's likeness for an action figure. Maybe they're not allowed to use Channing Tatum's likeness. Yeah, it's got to be something, man, because why on God's earth would... But I don't know, kind of the Johnny Storm's kind of blowing my mind too. I feel like Johnny Storm, Elektra, and Gambit means that would all three of those would sell so much more than any of these Deadpools or the Henry Cavill Wolverine, in my humble opinion. But again, who am I? I just want the different characters that appeared in the movie. It was like a cesspool of fan service. So it's like, why would you not represent that with the toys and action figure releases as well? So, there's got to be something from a business standpoint that how it's just not making sense to them. That's not allowing them to do it. Anybody is more than welcome to, comment in the comment section below if it's something that I'm missing. But from a fan perspective, it just seems like a no-brainer to me. So it's unfortunate, but pretty much all of these are absolute skips for me. That's all it is to it. We're also getting this Beast as well. He seems to be from specifically X-Men 97. Personally, I have no interest in this one specifically. I got the Jim Lee version of the character. I know peeps are freaking out because he doesn't have any chest hairs or any wrist hairs on top of his blue fur. Apparently, that's something to complain about. I didn't know, but now I know now, I guess. Beast is a cool character. Definitely not one that I figured I needed a new version of. The one I already have is good enough, man. So, okay, those were the stuff that I was interested in for sure. That I know it was more announcements from this post that, hit the airwaves, but personally, I just didn't really have any comments or thoughts or concerns about them at all whatsoever. So if you do, again, feel free to comment in the comment section below, man. What I want to know now is how y'all feel about all these announcements. Are y'all getting any of this stuff? Are you skipping all of it? Are you tired of Marvel Legends? Do you even collect Marvel Legends anymore? You just watching me just because? Or are you still an avid collector and you're interested in everything that they do? If you're interested in this type of content, you know what to do, man. Hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. Also, you can more than welcome to get subscribed. You can follow me at youtube.com/MartinX79. We have been avid fans of the action figures of the Marvel Cinematic Universe for the last 10 years, man. And I honestly have no plans of stopping anytime soon, that's for sure. So make sure you get subscribed. And as always, thank you guys for the years of support. And I will see y'all on the next one. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.